Hello everybody, welcome back to Nier Automata. In the last episode, 9S was having some issues. Some serious system problems. A2 was being nice to people, which is a change for her. But 9S is having some issues at the moment. We are headed to the... I believe we're headed to the resistance camp to try and get some repairs because he's messed himself up pretty bad. Still got that fresh 2B angst that he's dealing with. I am full of pizza. And I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Gotta wonder how close to the end of the game we are now. I mean, I haven't done any side quests. On purpose.
Oh dear. What happened to you?
Wounded in battle. NFCS not functioning.
That was a weird introductory cutscene to characters we already know existed.
This is gonna take a bit, so just hang tight. This is terrible. Your motor cortex is full of holes. I can't believe you even managed to walk here. All right, you're all good. 9S, I need you to promise me something. Don't die alone. I don't think 2B would want that either.
I know.
Do I have enough? Can I upgrade my sword? Oh, it's the big one I need to upgrade, isn't it? No, I still need 3 beast hides, which means I still need to murder more innocent pigs.
Pod, mark the next resource recovery unit on the map.
Affirmative.
I'm sorry, pig. I have to do this. I'm sorry. But I didn't even... I murdered him for no reason. At least guarantee me the beast hides. Don't make me waste innocent life. God damn it. Okay, see ya. This is probably going to be the one hanging over Disneyland, right? Yeah. Has me cutting the robots off from, like, the network turn them into zombies? Oh god, it's just right there.
resource recovery unit. Now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
Somehow I don't think this is going to be another hacking one. That was nice. What kind of box is this going to be? Body box? No, we've had a meat box. I think we've had a soul box. Maybe this is going to be a heart box.
That language again.
This reads, God box.
Oh,
God, huh?
even
What
better.
are these machines doing talking about gods?
So these resource things are collecting resources to...
Pod, why did the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today. There's only one lock left to remove from the tower subsystem. And in order to retain for your faithful patrons, whoever dismantles the final subsystem will earn a special prize. Good luck!
The hell was that?
Large structural unit of machine life form origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
Are we going to get a confrontation between the two now? And if that happens, who am I going to play as? Can I choose? And if I can choose, is that going to be another 2 endings? I shouldn't really be calling them endings. I'm not reaching any endings, am I? And arbitrarily making you replay the same portions of the game over again. Even if it's supposed to be a statement about the cyclical nature of time and existence, is still arbitrary. It's not fun. I mean, it is kind of fun. Suffice to say, I have pretty mixed feelings on this game. I like it a lot, but... I mean, it has the exact same problems as the first Nier did. If you want to get the true ending, you have to play through the second half of the game, like 4 whole times. With minor differences. And maybe other people play that differently, but... God, yeah, this is the one where 9S is. Shit. Hopefully they can make up. Oh god. It's gonna keep cutting back and forth between them until they meet up, isn't it? Yep.
Alert. Excessive combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
Obtain keys. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate these flying ones. No. Ah, I could have just tapped that one, it would have fallen over. So fall over. Looks like I have cure-alls now. Okay. Wasn't the one I was aiming for, but I'll go with it. More combat gauntlets. Nope, none of that. come on. Easier from the ground floor, I guess. I suppose. There's no, like, plugin chip that it overtly states that it increases damage that you do after hacking something, because that would be amazing. Because I always just seem to do slightly less than full health. There you go. That works. Oh. Kaboom! So how about that new Last Jedi trailer, huh? Sure is Star Wars. I saw someone on Twitter saying, I can't remember if it was like the director or something, but they were trying to, in an interview, they were trying to figure out who the Last Jedi in the title actually refers to. And then on Twitter she just outright came and said, yeah, that's Luke. And everyone was like, what? It's like, really? The end of the last movie had Luke Skywalker coming back. The next movie's called The Last Jedi, and people were actually speculating over who that was actually referring to. I thought that was pretty cut and dry. Oh god. Oh, They're not spinning. I thought they were going to be spinning really, really fast, which would have been a problem. That went well. Machine core. Thank you. I love those bomb things in hacking sections. It makes it so much easier. Hopefully that'll be it. There's usually only 3 floors to these things, I remember. I was wrong! But no, that was just... yeah, okay. Maybe there are. Just 3 active floors. This doesn't look ominous.
Model 210. Operator?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Not to ruin the dramatic tension, but I really need a drink. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Ugh. But my throat is dry.
So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210 volunteered to undergo Type B equipment transition during previous descent. Sent to front lines as Unit 21B. Recorded as missing.
God damn it. Ugh.
No.
Keep hacking. This isn't even to damage her, this is just to break the shield. was fast. Ow. One more.
Operator!
Okay, yeah. I probably should have waited until she'd actually started having a health bar before I did anything else. Ah! Okay, it counts. Woo!
Coordinate data. Location specified. Please. Mission related.
How much damage I'm doing? Jesus.
One. Affirmation. Well. Supplies.
Can't be sad if I can't hear you. Good luck describing your tragic backstory to me. I'm behind 5 million firewalls. Oh, I still did it! It's twice this has happened in this one fight. Damn it. One more. A2.
A2.
Ruh-roh.
2B told me. She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
Again. A2 boss time. Oh god.
Analysis. Your high unit 9S is still alive. Query.
Keep
Why
dodging.
would Unit A2 be concerned with the status of Unit 9S after turning on your HUD?
Shut up!
Ow. Oh god, that was so obvious. Bucket heads. Do I have to? Justice. Yeah, I thought the whole point was to stop them coming into contact. What is the matter, Pod 042? This protocol is not an interface intended for conversational use. Acknowledged. However, this pod has a confidential transmission for Pod 153. Understood. Begin transmission. An error has been detected in the transmission network between Pod 42 and Pod 153. Hypothesis. Said error is fragmented data caused by deterioration of the transmission environment. It may be so. However, it may also not be so. Message unclear. Clarification requested. After repeated information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings towards support targets 2B, A2, and 9S. Query. Could this be our will? Unknown. The definition of will is unclear. Will is the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination. Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. Whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see this through to the end. Duty? Heh, you sounded like an android just there. Agreed, but just as androids are influenced by humans, so are we tied to our creators. Perhaps. Pod 153, do not die. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope that you do not die, Pod 042. Yeah.
Physical
Aw.
check complete. Memory check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate. Good morning, 9S.
Am I...
Analysis. The enemy structural unit...
I think they're
collapsed
cute. I don't think they're that
during
creepy.
Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location...
I guess talking in the loading screens is kind of
Set
underhanded.
was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh. Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired. The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Alright.
Good.
I forgot that was the whole reason I was doing this. The keys. I need to get into the big tower. And launch the moon cannon! I mean, I think the pods have a far way to go before they become... I guess they would be android molesters. They seem fairly... They seem fairly friendly for now. Let's just... Let's not overreact here. Have to unlock these ones first.
And thank you for using Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Or just
Tower subunit access granted.
Just unlock them like that, I guess. That works too. I mean, this has to be the end of the game, for Christ's sake. Look at it.
Tower subunit access granted. Tower subunit access granted.
He's suggesting that this giant tower isn't actually a moon cannon, but is actually some kind of giant telephone. And these are just answering machines. I'd believe it. Oh, come on! Where's the last one?
Hello, and thank you for using Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Do I have to hack these ones?
But logs on each subunit must be
Oh, yes, I do. Okay. I'm about to witness the best part of the game. Okay. Hype. Your call is very important to us. I'm actually pretty excited. The rest of the game's kind of just been one extremely random event to the next, but this, like, getting into the tower has had a little bit of build-up, so... Oh, come on. I'm very curious as to what the fuck is actually going on. None of those games I played so far could leave me hanging like this game. You mean like in a good way?
That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower.
I hope not in a bad way leave me hanging like there's some kind of horrible cliffhanger at the end of this. Alright, let's go! Okay.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising.
Oh, Jesus.
Is most likely concerned over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
No, leave me alone.
Out of my way!
I'm gonna have to kill these things, aren't I? No, I can't actually target them. Yes, I can. Okay. If it's hard to describe, then it's probably safer just to not. And let's see what happens.
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies? Wait, you?
Oh, not again.
9S, we've been expecting you.
Okay.
The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
I thought Devil and Popola were going to betray me again.
Devila? Popola? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
I would love to talk about this game after I finished it. Absolutely.
Got this, 9S. You just focus on hacking.
But yeah. After what happened in Gestalt, I was just waiting for Devil and Popola to fucking freak out. Maybe it'll still happen. But they seem nice this time. Not that they weren't nice before, they just, you know, turned out to be secretly arseholes. Or I guess I was technically the arsehole in Nier Gestalt. What with the whole, you know, destroying humanity thing. Okay.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! She can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Okay. Oh, don't swap to A2 now. Data records discovered for units Devila and Popola. Okay. Do you wish to open this data now? Of course. Hope you're ready for some reading. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Not the first time. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, the Deviler and Popola models, are defective. Record. Transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we spoke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. I never knew if it was Gestalt or Gestalt. I always said Gestalt, though. This is the sole mission of the twin Deviler and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair, we shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Ah! Watch out! Deviler staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I'm not the best actor, by the way, I'm sorry. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. Not English native anyway. Okay. Less pressure. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sands get into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Deviler grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Deviler's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry beneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in the desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devola. That wry smile again. Deviler, not Devola, Deviler. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way, such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Deviler's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister, the replicants will hear. Pfft, they wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Deviler crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride, but now my chest hurts just to think about it. If we were to fail... Like you did. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world, but at night we'd just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. Hands down to Yoko Taro God, yeah. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Deviler and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks yet again. The sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Deviler loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left, and yet she continues to smile, also I don't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it, but then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Oh boy. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Deviler and Popolon models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Deviler and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Deviler met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts, something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late, my emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Deviler and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again, and it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. If Automata doesn't get Game of the Year, I'd kill those game critics for not completing the game while giving out stupid... You know, I wouldn't be surprised if someone reviewed Nier Automata without playing the whole thing. That, like, game journalists these days, I would not put it past them. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same models as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part, at least a little anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Deviler and Popola who were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Deviler being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Deviler, and for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Deviler? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday, but we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Deviler's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing, don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse, it lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and... support her body, I guess. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. Too many feels, man. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Deviler and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behaviour, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. What the fuck?
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query: why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
Did I see Yona reference when I met Adam and Eve the second time? I don't think I did, no. Must have missed that. What was it?
I don't care. I just have to kill them all. Corrupted Yorha units.
Yeah, when I first saw the aliens, I was so confused. It's like, oh, there actually are aliens. Okay. And I'm gonna have to go back and watch that second Adam and Eve bit, see if I can spot the reference in the background.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just... You're going to love it.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, fuck it, just hack it. Ornstein and Smo. Or lots of 2B.
2B models? I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Oh god! Yes, okay. I might have considered being trapped in a room with like 20 or 30 copies of 2B to be a pleasant experience. No time for dialogue. Gotta hack. Oh god. Ah, shit!
2B! Don't worry. I'm going to...
Nope. Oh, going to what? I cut off that line of dialogue. I really do want to hear it. It's annoying that hacking cuts it off. They really aren't that strong, actually.
Enemies
But 2B is my waifu.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
I guess you could say that 2B is the bomb.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
Gotta save Devil and Popola. Yeah. You can have a waifu, but you can't have a laifu. That's just the law.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside.
Okay, bye. Oh, no.
I see.
Yep. Can I still talk to them?
We...
Okay, no.
9...
I see.
Say... Did we manage to help?
You did.
Emil doesn't have the best sense of dramatic timing.
Welcome!
Emil is such an important character in this game. It's nothing I really want. When I saw Emil in the trailer for this game, I was like, oh my god. And it turns out he's just this wandering merchant. Do I want the easy way or the hard way? I guess I don't want to know what the easy way or the hard way is. I think I'm just going to go with my gut and see what happens. Secretly, I want the easy way, but I just don't want to know what that is. Too late, I want the hard way. Shit!
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go.
I'm sure there's something else I could have done in the world before I went up the tower. That would make whatever's about to happen a lot easier, but fuck it. I've got like 300 healing items, so whatever happens, I'm sure I can heal through it.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Dum. Alright, I'll bite. Will overclock help? Because I'm pretty sure I might have that chip. I might have it already. Nope. Oh well. Alright, well. Jesus. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. I'm sure I'll live. Oh! It's the library from the first game. Throwback. Yeah.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Okay, I guess that's... A2 is pretty awesome. Oh god. Library index.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
Can't go into the basement, there's a shade in there. I have to clear away all the blocks or something? Yeah, her short voice acting is what makes her the best. Okay. I don't know if what I did that, but whatever. Genetic storage warehouse location.
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Hmm. Oh, the bigger blocks. I gotcha. I would never have noticed that on my own. The bigger blocks, no. I don't remember ever having to do that before. Ooh. Poor Yona.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
If this game's about making me look stupid, then it is a raging success. All the trophies are here. But they're trophies of my bosses. That's interesting. Guess we're going into the basement. Yeah, I think if you if you don't understand the game,
Huh? What's that?
it's super easy to blame the developers. Well, I mean, it kind of is their fault for not making things clearer, I guess, but just that's kind of what you expect, especially from Nier. It's gonna be obtuse.
Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. This data.
Oh boy. Back to 9S. Yep. That's not weird.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Alert. Virus Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into South and eliminate virus.
On it.
Alright.
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
I think 9S looks better without the blindfold.
Your high unit 9S. Your high unit 9S. Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
The red girls. Oh god, I hate these guys. Woo! Gotta get me them Chivos. It's all about the Chiefs. Honestly, I never really understood how people went so crazy about achievements. Yeah, I'm mostly just hacking now because, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm fairly underleveled because I haven't done very many of the side quests, if any. And hacking seems to be just the thing that does the most damage. Ow.
You did it. You did it. Now let us show you what we promised.
Top secret Yorha disposal.
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight? conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. You're Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up! Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them.
Oh boy.
And this tower!
Oh fuck, I really wasn't paying attention. I was reading the chat. So once you've unlocked Emil's shop, he's there for like future playthroughs as well, even when he's earlier than that. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. I can see why you'd be massively overpowered with access to all of those endgame chips. Oh, come on. I guess I never really discovered how useful Emil is, considering I'd only bought like a couple of chips from him. Ah, shit. My flight unit. Is that overclock by any chance? The one chip I need to dominate the game. Really wish I'd known about that earlier. Oh, Jesus.
Who are they?
Weapon attack. I'm pretty sure I have a couple of weapon attacks equipped at the moment. I suspected that one would be useful. Obviously, I do not have enough, considering the amount of damage I'm doing right now. Ow. Yeah, I spent most of my money on healing items. Okay. The bot didn't survive one hit of your A2 in your second playthrough. Jesus Christ. I can only dream of that level of damage.
Damn it!
Ooh.
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call you A2 now?
32,000 damage.
This does bring back memories. Though the concepts like
I know I can't actually destroy these, but still.
Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test lab for Project Yorha.
Shut up!
Come on, let's have some fun.
I completely forgot. Like, I rediscovered Taunt last time I played this, and I realized I've never actually used it.
Didn't we say that you can kill us?
Damn it!
Too many bullets.
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
I'll buy it.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
Ah, damn it. I was wondering how long I could do that for.
It's also very amusing.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
Ow.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you
Yeah, guilty. How could you not?
end with accepting death, do they not?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Consciousness data saturation rate, 90%.
This is completely normal.
And yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate, 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Well, that was easy.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
God.
They're acting like humans.
Did I buy the evasive system from the Devilish shop? No. I imagine that would be another thing that would be super useful. How close am I to the end of the game, by the way? Just curious.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Oh, I probably will try hard mode. Maybe not on stream, but I definitely will try it after I finish. Alright, the taunt, let's try that. Ow. That's barely any damage increase for me.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
It's all coming together. Deadly Heal is super useful as well, though. Bipolar nightmare. Nice. Ow. God, I hate these flying walls. Too many boats. Stop it! Anyway, back to this now.
Take their lives. Take their.
I forgot about the rocket sword thing.
Become as gods. As gods. As gods. As gods.
Oh, Jesus! No, hack it. Not him. Oh god, so much damage.
Destroy. So we destroy you too.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
God, not these things again. The jumping heavy is pretty useful against them. immediately. No, keep hacking the wrong ones. God damn it. Oh, so many bullets! Damn it. Can't see where I'm hacking. Not going well. Not going well. Ooh, damn it. No, keep hacking the wrong ones. I don't know how to target properly when I'm flying this thing. Thank you. Please leave me alone. Ow. Okay. Double jumping and pressing heavy instead. Like what? There you go. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. Doing the plunging attack instead. Fuck's sake. Oh, there he is. Ugh. Where is he? Come back. Do I have Cypress Stick? I don't think so. Don't even know what that is. Just let me kill you, for fuck's sake. No, I don't have Iron Pipe either. Best weapon from the original game, but I don't have much in the way of other weapons. Oh, fuck's sake. It's pretty much what I have at the moment, or faith. Of course, the Iron Pipe is the best weapon. It's always the best weapon. Jesus Christ, how long have I been fighting this thing? Christ. Yeah, I honestly forgot I had this rocket blade thing. Does something cool happen? No. Just keep swiping. Oh, come on, man. See, this is why I bought so many healing items. Because I am bad at this game. Like, I'm pretty sure this fight isn't supposed to go on for this long. And I'm just, like, ridiculously underpowered. God's sake, please just kill him. It's 30 minutes in your first playthrough. That makes me feel a little bit better. Even if it was 3 seconds in your second playthrough. That 9S is the only one to do damage to him at the moment, but we're almost there. Please don't die now. Close! Okay. Oh boy. Full health bar again, yes! Yeah, I was a fool to think that this boss fight was over. Hold up, guys. I'll be right back. Okay.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
Not really.
9S. We...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that. right, 9S?
Shut up. Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational.
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Oh boy. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go with A2 first. I think. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yes. Ugh. Can't escape. Can't escape. Oh, come on.
Functionality reduced due to hacking.
Oh, that sucks.
Proposal. Destroy Yorha Unit 9S.
Damn it!
Okay, I'll just keep laying into him. Ah. I got enough healing items to just power through. Haven't even rematerialized.
Pod! Hack it!
Acknowledged.
In the DLC, you're not allowed to use healing items. Oh god. Maybe I won't be playing the DLC.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Yorha Unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that? take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
I'm sorry. I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
Okay, I wonder where it's gonna drop us back in after this. A2 is voiced by Cherami Lei. Interesting name. Yeah, 2B is like a... I don't know if you've ever played Metal Gear Solid 2, but it's kind of like a, you know, a Snake and Raiden switcheroo kind of situation. Although 2B does last, like, roughly half the game. I mean, 9S kind of became the villain at the end of that. Not that that's actually the end, I'm sure. However many endings there are left. I'm sure he's not... I mean, just at the end there, because he is an antagonistic force to A2. But I'm sure when I choose him in that situation, there's something more to that. That's why A2 actually has a pretty satisfying character arc, considering how she starts off. Yeah, pretty noble to sacrifice yourself for someone who's tried to kill you several times. Achieve A2's ending. Do we play as the moose next time? Okay, this feels more like an actual ending. A2 wig, yes. Yep, let's move on. ABC. Still need to get endings D, E, and F. But I'm going to save that for another day. I've been playing today long enough, I think. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you, SKBean02, for chatting. You have a good night too, man. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.